I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. Being boring is literally the best. Not always going with the crowd, not always being like that people pleaser, not always trying to fit in. Hello everyone, welcome back to Kira's Own Little World. My name is Kira. Welcome if you are new here, or welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be talking about life at 25 years old. I have a pretty boring life, to be honest with you, but I absolutely enjoy it in some cases. In most cases, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party like other people around my age group would usually like just do, and even younger. I mean, I enjoy my solitude. I enjoy not doing those things. I'm not saying that if you do it, then you're a bad person. It shouldn't make you a bad person. Some people, they go towards smoking and stuff because maybe that's how they cope with certain things, stress and stuff, anxiety. But with me personally, I've never done it, and I just really feel like I don't need it in my life. You know, personal reasons, because I had people in my family that, you know, has done it, and in most cases it did not turn out for the best. You know, I witnessed loved ones go to things that were much higher than what they would smoke, like marijuana and stuff like that, and that honestly scared me. So, you know, how I deal with stress, I basically just deal with it. I cry about it. I let myself burn out, and I know it's not good. Um, so yeah, and I guess like in a way that kind of makes me different. Yeah, so life at 25, I'm about to be 26 in like a couple of days on Sunday, God willing. And honestly, all I've been doing has been just getting up, working out sometimes, going to work, and paying my bills. And it's like a repeated cycle. I feel like I just only visit my house and I just work, work, work. I'm currently working two jobs, and I feel like I'm barely surviving. I feel like I'm putting all my energy into these jobs, and I'm really not getting anything out of it. I don't know if anybody feels the same way. I know everybody has a different storyline or timeline or whatever, but with me, I just feel like I'm living in the matrix. That's how it feels, and it could be very discouraging just doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, are you making any progress? Are you doing anything differently? That's how I, you know, think. I'm like mostly in my thoughts like, okay, what can I do differently this time that's gonna change tomorrow? I did change something about myself that I always thought that I would never change. So I started getting up early in the morning to like go to the gym. I take public transportation, and for those who do take public transportation, you know how hard it is just like waiting on the bus or trying to catch the bus and stuff like that, or taking two buses to get to where you're going, and all the time that you gotta wait. It's really discouraging, but you know, I'm trusting God in the process that, you know, my time will come when I'm like finally driving, and I have to go through this process. And in order for me to get to where I want to be, I have to change something. I have to do something differently. So I feel like doing the same thing, like going through this repeated cycle where I'm going to not just one job but two jobs and still making minimum wage. It just feels like I'm not getting anywhere. I don't feel as I'm truly passionate about the current job that I'm working. I'm working two jobs, so it's like I'm working in a restaurant and then I'm working in retail customer service. That's the main one that I don't feel as confident about. The restaurant, I love food. Who wouldn't want to work at a job with food? And then you get tips, you know, most of the time, barely. But at the end of the day, I am grateful. I would say my true career, my true passion is YouTube. I love working out, that fitness. I always loved and enjoyed doing those things. Sometimes you do need to kind of say to yourself, you know, this is what you want, but how bad do you want it? Because there's times when I get up and I just don't feel like picking up the camera. Telling you, being 25 years old, people think that you should have it all together. You're supposed to be in an apartment. You're supposed to have like thousands of dollars saved in your bank account. You're supposed to have your degree. You're supposed to be driving a car. You're supposed to be living with your parents or on your own, whatever the case may be. Not your parents, because some people look at that as like, oh, you're still living with your parents. Oh, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I live on my own, and at this point, like, I've been on my own for 5 years. I wish that I was still living with my mom. I basically got humbled at a young age, and I've witnessed a whole lot where I just am so aware, and I'm aware of my surroundings because all the trauma that I've been through, I can see it in other people. And I guess they do say people are a reflection of who you are. So I decided that I want to be surrounded by people that are, I guess you could say, like people that actually experience certain things that I experienced and actually healed from it and growed from it, because it's not easy. I feel like I can't really relate to certain people that are spoiled, or people that they always gotta ask somebody for something. I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with asking people for things, but at the same time, like, I guess like where I was raised, where I grew up, I just learned to just do things on my own. And being humbled at a young age, I just learned to do everything on my own. Being on my own, that's what happened. It's not where I want to be, but I know like it will be better in the future because I'm not where I used to be. If that makes sense. So I just know that being 25, this is the time to just really get yourself together. Um, my life is pretty boring. If, you know, well, some people will consider that boring.
Voice over Carrie here. So I was saying that people will consider a boring life if you don't smoke, drink, twerk, club, and all that stuff. And I'm basically fine where I'm at. And yeah.
It's not easy, especially when you're on your own and you take care of bills and stuff like that.
If you're a young person watching this, my best advice is to not rush being an adult. Don't rush being so much older to get out of your parents' house, to do everything on your own. Trust me, it's a lot of responsibility, and you definitely want to prepare now than later so you can have it so much easier. I am really just going through it, but with God, I know that everything will pass. I know this too shall pass. Enjoy where you are now, and yeah.
Only temporary. This too shall pass. We're not perfect beings. We're gonna mess up, but prayer actually works if you just really take that time to speak to God about your issues. This is 25 years old, about to be 26 in literally 4 days. Yeah, in 4 days I'll be 26. I'm not trying to rush time, but time is seems to be rushing me. Um, but yeah, I know it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Just remember what you're passionate about and do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I I really don't know what else to really talk about. Um, yeah, I know things are gonna get better. I know right now this is not my final destination, or else God would not have woke me up this morning. He wants me to keep pushing forward, and even if times get hard, to keep going. And if you're watching this video, the same message goes for you. Like right now too, being out in nature is like the most peaceful thing ever. I love just being in nature. If I could just always step outside and just record videos, I would do that. YouTube is my dream. I will try to stay like as, very open with you guys, vulnerable. If you guys have any like questions and stuff, comment down below. If you're kind of going through the same experience, comment down below. Being boring is literally the best. Not always going with the crowd, not always being like that people pleaser, not always trying to fit in and being around people that are fake. That's not for you. You have to really know yourself. I know myself, and I pick up on people a lot, so that's really what it is. My energy is too precious, and I really don't like stress. I really don't. I'm hoping one day my YouTube career pays off, like it actually flourishes, so I can actually just have that time freedom and speak to you guys. And I just wish us all like a beautiful, beautiful, peaceful life. Honestly, with love, happiness, peace, joy, abundance, wealth, richness, being more with the Lord too. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna peace out. I know I said that maybe like 10-15 minutes ago, but yeah, this time I'm out. Peace.